everybody. Here we are, live at 5 p.m. Kenya time. It is also 2 p.m. Ghana time, 3 p.m. Morocco, 6 p.m. Dubai. It is 7:30 in India, 7:30 8 p.m. in India, 10 a.m. New York, and 7 a.m. California time. I am Ella Dashanaba King, and I am your host. Welcome to Wonderful Wednesday. We're in the beginning of our fourth year with the theme Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So, courage is the secret sauce that allows you to act despite the way you feel or despite your fears. We like to give a few shout outs to people tuning into the Queen Mother Speak show. That would be Solo and Jennifer Sosu out of Florida. There is Kathy King, Rosemary Johnson, and Marilyn Lewis, all tuning in from Florida. Coach Ra, tell me, who is in studio today?
Oh
Unmute.
my goodness. Greetings, blessings, and salutations to everyone globally. I am so excited. We have Dr. Peterson, a Black
Yay!
African American pharmacist who has created an entire line of products that attacks the pathogens and microorganisms in your
Don't
body.
give it all away in the
Oh my
introduction.
goodness. Okay, okay,
Please
okay.
introduce
Okay.
him.
And and then we have Dr. Annabelle Gucci,
All
who
right,
will
all
be
right. Wait.
okay.
We said them
That's all
all
we
wrong. So let's let Annabelle pronounce her name.
Annabelle, say your name, please. I apologize. Annabelle?
Unmute.
Good
Unmute. There you go.
evening. Good evening. Confirm if you're able to hear me.
I don't think she heard you pronounce your name properly for her. Please.
All right. Uh, Annabelle Gishure is my name.
She didn't get it.
Annabelle
It's all right.
Gishure. All right.
Just call her Annabelle because we got to go on with the show.
All right.
Back to you, Queen.
All
Oh,
right.
and
But
of
before
course,
we come back to
wait,
me,
and of course, you have me,
yes,
Queen Bakaya, who will be discussing
yes,
why plant-based. Back to you,
yes.
Queen.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. All right. All right. Now, today, as Ra has told us, introduce who we have in studio, she will now come back and share a few more things with you before we go to the next segment. Coach?
Hi, I am Coach Rakaya Murphy, QMS co-host, and we have a very heavy, healthy show for you today. Hello to Chantel, Bobby, Polly, Lucy in Kenya, Tali in Israel, Harvey Prince, Reverend Virginia, Pastor Michael, Flora, Josh from Birmingham. You can tune in right now. Just click on facebook.com/Queen Mother Speaks and facebook.com/author Teresa Kent. Hit the like, share, comment button. In studio, we have a mental health advocate, technology tips, plus health and wellness advocate. And we have already talked to the guests. I am Rakia, the health and wellness coach. I invite you to get relaxed and ready for this awesome show. Hit that like, share, comment button. Tell your friends and family. Blessings to all of our faithful fans out in Atlanta. Lady Mo, Abimbola, Tina Jones, Ernestine, Marie Powell, High Priestess Sasha,
Hey,
Melissa
Shot.
Camp,
Hey, Shot.
Hey Shot, Melissa Camp, Harmon, and Michelle. Namaskar. I salute to you all. Con- Continue to wash your hands, ladies and gentlemen. This situation is getting very complicated. Keep yourself safe and be alert. We thank you for tuning in to Queen Mother Speaks, a safe space for information, inspiration, and expression. Bunga de la Bunga, a new platform for women. Voices here. Catch them live every Thursday, 7 p.m. Facebook.com/Bunga de la Bunga, which means speak, sisters, speak. Thank you for tuning in. The Honorable Margaret Toyley, Freya, who taught us how to breathe, Rose, Mora, Anju, Jay, Mwagi, Parita, Rose Okalio, Maurice Obuyu, and Estelle from Kenya. What is Queen Mother Speaks? A community platform for wealthy conversations that matters, commentary and insights to raise awareness, inform, inspire, ignite, involve, enlighten, educate, laugh, updates, and expatriate into Africa. Words and news of worthy events, wisdom from the elders, warm, witty dialogue with guesses, and a boutique of quotes and win inspirational verses. Back to you, Queen Mother.
Thank you so very much, my dear. Thank you so very much. So, right now, as you may recall, during the pandemic season, we got involved with an organization called the Art of Living Institute. And what they do is they teach us how to breathe. Ladies and gentlemen, you will be surprised how much and what breathing and what different types of breathing can do for you. So we've now incorporated breathing into the Queen Mother Speak show. And we're going to show you right now how to do that. And we're going to ask the people in the studio to join in with us for the breathing exercise. So what we do, I'm going to come a little closer into you. So what we do during the breathing exercise is we breathe in to the count of 6, we hold to the count of 6, and we release to the count of 10. You breathe in through your nose, you hold, and you exhale through your mouth very slowly. So you can feel the essence of that breathing. Are we ready? Let's get started with the very first one. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, hold, release. You may not be able to release to the count of 10 on the first one, but let's just keep trying. You ready? Let's go with the second. 1, 2, 6, release. All right. We're going to try one more. Ready? Okay. Hold. You know, if you're new to breathing, you may not feel what that does for you. But I guarantee you, if you try 10 breaths every day, breathe in 6, hold 6, and release, you can release through your nose or through your mouth, either or. If you try that a few days, you will understand why we've incorporated it as a part of the Queen Mother Speak show. Okay? Thank you, guests in the audience, for tuning in and also for doing the breathing exercise with us. Okay? So, right now, we're going to go to our meditation for today. And our meditation is taken from Hillside International Truth Center, Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Okay? And for today, our topic is God is in me as me. I'm going to repeat it 3 times, and I want you to listen with your heart. Okay, let's go. God is in me as me. God is in me as me. God is in me as me. Often, we act as if we are unaware of the presence of God that exists in us. We question ourselves about what to do to get God's attention. You ever tried to get God's attention? There is nothing we can ever do to stop the divine warmth of love and energy that God has given to us. Don't deny spirit. Do not deny yourself the promise that God will give you the desires of your heart. That's what the scripture says. Speak truth about yourself. God hears you. God speaks to you. God recognizes you. And God also acknowledges the power and the presence of all the good that's in your life. Realize that every organ, every tissue, every cell in your body is connected to divine intelligence. In fact, when I meet people who are dealing with an illness, I also like to sing this little healing song. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Okay? That's one that I love to pray when I hear talk to somebody and they have some issues happening in their body. So my life is aware that wherever I am, God is. Wherever you are, God is. Thank you, zeal in me, through me, as me, around me, through the Christ within, and so it is. The scripture for today is, for the things which we discuss are not dependent on the knowledge of words and man's wisdom, but it is dependent on the teaching of the Spirit, thus explaining spiritual things to the spiritually minded. That's 1 Corinthians 2 and 13. Okay, so in this month of October, the faculty for the month is zeal. What is zeal? Zeal is enthusiasm. It can be defined as a focused desire. Zeal can be characterized by passion and commitment. So you see, this month of October is all about, all about enthusiasm. What are you excited about in your life? What are you excited about? So that's what this month is about: zeal, commitment, and excitement. Okay, so now as we move over to our next piece, which is we were expecting a new premiere of a new show for today. We were having Mr. Dennis Mbugua, who was going to come on. He's our technology expert, and he was going to be coming on the show and giving us tips. But something came up, and Dennis, in fact, could not actually come today. All right. So we'll hopefully he'll be able to come on next week. Wow. We're getting a lot of people tuning in. Let me just put them there. All right. All right. So now what we want to go to next is we want to have Coach Ra introduce a young lady who is, for whatever reason, she's not in the studio at this moment. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead with the program as is. So what I want to tell you about right now, I'm just going to give you a quick trending news event that's happening right here in Nairobi, Kenya. It is our headline for today, and what they are doing with the human trafficking, they are having here in Kenya an awareness walk on Wednesday next week, the 11th of October, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. People will gather, as they've saying, they want to create awareness against human trafficking through an awareness walk. The closing event at the walk will be survivors who've been through human trafficking, who can tell you about their experiences. They will have advocates, activists, entertainment, there'll be media, and the general public in Nairobi is invited to come out on Wednesday for this event. Okay, where will it be held? Again, Wednesday, the 11th of October at 11 to 4 p.m. And they're going to start at the Archives on Moy Avenue, downtown Nairobi, Kenya. Then they will move to Haile Selassie Avenue. They'll then go to Uhuru Highway, Kenyatta Avenue in Rary Road, State House, and they will end up at the Arboretum. Arboretum Drive. Arboretum Drive is actually like a park. So they're going to have this walk, and it's going to end up at the park with a lot of entertainment and media people and people who've actually been in human trafficking who can share with you their experience, what it was like getting out, and how they've been able to rework their life. And that's basically what they've had to do. So we're inviting the public to come out on next Wednesday at 11 a.m. and join for the awareness walk against human trafficking. All right. Very well. So now we're going to take you, well, our other guest still is not in the studio. So we're going to go on and we'll bring her in on the flip side because she's not in studio at this moment. So what I'd like to do now is our next guest in-house is Dr. Peterson. Coach is going to introduce him to you, and we both will be talking to him. We're going to have a very informal discussion with him about the work he's doing. And then after that, Coach is going to come to us and talk to us about plant-based eating. Plant-based eating. That's right. Coach?
Thank you, Queen. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I have the distinct pleasure of bringing to you Dr. Peterson, whom I uncovered at the Black Wall Street Market across from Stonecrest Mall in a hidden little spot. You have to look for it. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Wall Street at Stonecrest City in Lithonia, Georgia. Dr. Peterson is a Black African American pharmacist whom created an entire line of silver gray products designed to deal with the pathogens that are in our bodies, the toxins. And so I first purchased a little bottle for my alopecia, which he informed me that alopecia was not due to aging, that it was due to pathogens on my scalp. So I said to him, if it works, then I will tell the world. I will be your best customer. Then the other day, as y'all know, I fell asleep on Queen Mother's show last Wednesday. Unbeknown to me, I was very ill. And I called Dr. Peterson because my daughter wanted to call the ambulance. I hope everybody's listening to what's going on here. And I told them that I was not going to anybody's hospital. And so I called Dr. Peterson and was whispering to him, telling him what was going on. And he said, come on down now. Come on down now. You've been traveling. This is what you need. And so he created a nasal spray that goes up in your nose to clear the pathogens in your respiratory cavities, your nasal cavities. And oh my goodness, nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, here is Dr. Peterson, a gift to you from our ancestors. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. What a great introduction.
Hello, everybody. I am glad to be on this program for the first time, and I hope I will be invited back. I hope the information that I give you will motivate you to realize that a lot of things that you see in society are there to just, they really don't have any value. And Me, I'm a pharmacist. I'm a chemist, biologist at heart. But I just whenever something is given to me, I feel that it's I'm trying to get the right wording here. I am charged to bring it to my people, because we're not going to be here forever. We all are going to one day. We have our time when we're going to transition. So we have to make sure that when the time that we spend here, it's not in vain. It's for a good reason. So I have chosen my path to help as many people as I can while I'm on this earth, and I'm going to do that with creating things and helping people rid themselves of disease and rid themselves of just a lot of things that otherwise they wouldn't be able to get this kind of information. And what I'm doing is not revolutionary. It's been around for a long time. It's just that people have not taken it upon themselves to try and help other people with it. And I'm trying to help as many people as I can. A lot of people see what I do, and at first they don't trust me. At first they can't believe what I'm telling them, and they don't even think that what I'm telling them is the truth and works.
Tell us, but what is it? Tell us something about that. You're speaking like we know the products and we know what they're saying to you. Bring us into that conversation, Doctor.
Okay. Well, the product is silver. It's colloidal silver, and a lot of people may be aware of that. If you're not, it's a product that's made by electrolysis. It's not a chemical. It's a process. It's a process product, and it's a process where you take deionized water, which is distilled water, and take it through a process of electrolysis, and you put this metal, whatever metal you choose. It's a lot of different types of silvers. Colloids. A lot of different types of colloids. There's gold colloids, platinum colloids, silver colloids, a lot of different ones. So this process, once you take it through the process of electrolysis, a metal, you can convert the metal, you can bond the metal to liquid. And once that process is complete, you will have a colloid of that metal. And research has shown that once this is done, those metals are in a liquid form. And what happens, the metal in the liquid gives the end product the ability to kill pathogens. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Dr. Peterson.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Peterson. Could you explain? I try to give them the best information that I know about pathogens, but I need you to break down what is pathogens and
right.
what is,
Okay, right.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
so I need to. So people think, well, what is this guy talking about? He's talking about pathogens. He's smiling like he's happy. People may not even, okay. So once I tell you what it is, you understand. Wow, why can't everybody get this? And it's a monetary motive reason it's not out there for everybody to have access to. Pathogens basically are single cell organisms. Most pathogens are single cell organisms. Examples of pathogens.
What? Wait. You said it very fast, Doctor. Pathogens are.
Coronavirus is a pathogen. AIDS is a pathogen. Herpes is a pathogenic.
So pathogens are a virus?
Pathogens are viruses, bacteria, funguses, mold, yes. And silver destroys all of these pathogens. So if you have a product that can do that,
Dr. Peterson,
that can do that, you can basically eradicate a lot of diseases.
May I interject? Pathogens or toxins that are alien to the body and then attacks the lymph nodes and immune system in your body. Proceed, Dr.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Maybe I'm not doing a good job as far as explaining exactly, how pathogens affect us. Okay. Let's just use coronavirus for example. Coronavirus, you get it by breathing it in the air. It's a mist. It's airborne. So on average, we breathe in about 10,000 pathogens a day, and those pathogens are harmless. And we know this because we don't get sick every day. Most time people are not sick. Every now and then our body gets worn down, immune system gets weak, and we get sick. But for the most part, we're not sick every day. So that means that you're breathing in on average 10,000 pathogens a day. That's a lot of pathogens, and none of them are affecting you. So that means that most people are healthy for that reason. So what happens is when you breathe in a pathogen that can make you sick, like coronavirus, it's going to come in, it's going to burrow inside of your sinus cavity, and it's going to get inside your bloodstream. But if you have a silver agent in your sinuses, that will block that pathogen from burrowing into your cell wall inside of your sinus cavity, getting into your bloodstream, causing you to get sick and ill, start your nose running, give you all the cold symptoms, all that kind of stuff. So having a product that basically kills pathogens is a way to keep yourself out of the doctor's office, out of the hospitals and stuff. It's not an end all. It's not a cure all end all. But most minor things that people go to the doctor for, or to the hospital for, would be eliminated.
Would be eliminated
if you use the product, if you use silver, if you ingest it, it's colloidal silver, which is the product.
So spell the name of that product for me, doctor, so I can put it on the screen.
I'm gonna give you my product, okay? Because colloidal silver is made in different types and forms. Okay, my product is called Simple Silver, SIMPLE SILVER, Simple Silver,
and it's a
colloid. It's a liquid colloid. It's a silver product that has been converted into a liquid, so that it can be used in so many different ways.
So Simple Silver is a liquid colloid,
which is colloidal silver, right? COLLOIDAL.
Okay, it's a liquid. Okay, got that.
Okay.
The liquid Simple Silver is a liquid colloid. Is that how you want to define it?
Yes, that's good. Yes.
Okay, and most people don't know what a colloidal silver is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Dr. Peterson.
Yes.
I don't think that we should. I thought the best way to really express what you're trying to do is if you really talk to people about how these pathogens coexist in the body and really break them down. That's for me. And then at the back end, they will understand why you created what you created. I don't believe that the average individual understands how the body chemically really functions. And so if you dealt with that component, I believe that in the end, when everything comes together, we will better understand why your product is the product.
Okay.
I'm still at the point where I don't know what a simple silver is. When you tell me a liquid colloidal or colloidal silver.
Simple silver is just another version of colloidal silver. There's a lot of silvers out there.
The layman doesn't understand it.
Okay.
And Queen Dashanaba, perhaps I should have reviewed with Dr. Stevenson. Some people are good at what they're good at, and then some of us are good at how we present things and share things with people. and had and so Dr. Peterson is having some challenges in how to really present this and also protect his integrity.
Okay,
And
well,
his
you're here with him. Let's all come into the studio right now. Very good. So you're here with him. Very good. And I hear simple silver, a liquid colloidal.
Okay. So
So,
so let's just do it this way. Okay.
okay.
You have a cold and you want to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
How would you normally get rid of it?
Well, there's two ways that I know of. You can do it with drugs or you can do it with natural things. When I first
Right.
realize I'm getting a cold, I will immediately boil me some ginger and what else is that? Garlic and a bunch of things and onion
turmeric,
together. Huh?
ginger, turmeric, apple cider vinegar water, and a hot cup of water, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, or you can make a tarty. A tarty is onions, lemons, and
So,
garlic.
so let me interject here. Okay, when you're taking all of those those great herbal things that I take as well, what are they doing in the end result? What are they doing to get you well?
What they're doing is they're aiding in breaking down the mucus and the inflammation in your body, as well as turning your body from from an acidic environment into an alkaline environment, because your body, no disease can coexist within your system if it's alkaline.
That's correct.
Alkaline meaning that it's functioning at a positive energy level, as opposed to acidic, which is a negative, and that if anything comes into your body, will take over.
That's so basically what those herbs are doing is basically making your body system function at peak value. In other words, if everything is running and functioning at peak, that means that there's nothing that can come in and take you over or make you sick, because it's the systems are designed to detoxify, to rid, to slough off, to do whatever. Okay, but what if the average person, they're not getting those herbs and not getting that information that you just put out there? So
They
that
don't
means that
stand.
when
They don't
pathogens
stand a
come in,
chance.
coronavirus,
They don't stand a
they
chance
don't stand a chance.
because
So basically, they're going to get sick. They're going to get sick, and they're going to wind up going to the doctor. So
and the
silver,
only thing that we can do is to try to convince our people that we have got to pay a little bit more attention to what is going on in America and what these evil, wicked people are doing. And if we continue to pretend that we're them and that we can do what they can do, we're doomed. So go proceed.
right? Our liberation starts with our health. If you're not healthy, there's not going to be anything to liberate. So as a people, we have got to make sure we get our health together, because it's a lot of ill Black people on this planet, and it's by design. We are not. We are. I really don't really like saying this, but conscious people understand where the position that Black people are in worldwide. We are God's people. We are the original people. But the way this construct is set up, we're dumped on. We're at the bottom when it comes to the masses. Individuals have done well, but when it comes to the masses, everybody look at Black people as well. Okay, well, hey, so there's no motivation to extend our existence. Colonization, all that stuff. I'm going around the mountain, but I'm just saying, as a people, no one is trying to help the Black man. Who's helping the Black man? Who's out there speaking up for Black people, even in this country? Who's speaking up for us? And black people, it's sad to say, black people, we see ourselves through white people's eyes, through the colonizers' eyes. You know, I hate to put it there. We think that everybody's given the same equal opportunity. A lot of people think that, you know, and everything is fair and everything is, you know, but medical and, you know, we have to help ourselves. No one is going to help black people but black people. You stand your best chance of survival as a black person. And I'm trying to see who said this. John Henry Clark. I think John Henry Clark said, our best chance for survival is that black person standing next to you. No other group is going to help ensure your survival. We live in a competitive environment, competitive world, and groups are fighting for resources. So I'm just here to help my people stay healthy and have an opportunity to make it and compete. And if they're healthy, if they can control their health, they can control the amount of times that they're sick, the downtime, they can stay in the game longer and compete with everybody else. If I don't care how much money you make, I don't care what you're doing. If you don't have health, you can't compete. You're not going to compete.
This is true.
You're going to be in the hospital. You're going to be at somebody else's mercy. And the mercy.
Dr. Peterson.
Yes.
Can you see the comment on the board?
Yes, I have scans in my body and had too much silver in the system.
The young lady who said that, I've invited her into the show to have a conversation with us. Hello, Lisa.
Okay. Oh, I have scanned my body or scanned my body. I want to make sure I'm understanding that correctly, because
she's going to explain to you what that means.
Okay. Is that Miss Holiday?
Lisa, can you hear us?
Miss Lisa? She looked like she's digitized.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yes.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello, darling.
Hi.
How you doing? I was just in there.
Great. Miss Lisa, I hope you can come and explain a little bit better to people what colloidal silver is or what simple silver can do for you. My brand.
Yes, because colloidal silver is a great product. And I have some colloidal silver in my cabinet right now. And the colloidal silver I have is a combination of colloidal silver and oil of oregano. And we have even given it to the children. I do something called the AO body scan. And what it does, sends the frequency waves through the body, and it reads every organ in the body. It reads 3,000 points and pulls up like 80,000 points of concerns to tell you what's going on in the body. And so I have done a scan on myself and on the children, and it said that there was too much silver in our system. So what we did, we just backed off the colloidal silver. But then, you know, if something's going on, I can come back to it. And so it's not something that I can take or I would recommend like every day. I would recommend it when you're having some issues. Same with oil of oregano. Like if I'm around somebody that is sick, I might come home and take me some colloidal silver just to prevent myself from getting from getting ill. And I might come home and take some oil of oregano to prevent myself from getting ill. If I feel a little sniffle, you know, I might go ahead and take some colloidal silver or some oil of oregano to the track. Okay, and my son, he had COVID for 24 hours a few years ago, and I gave him a regimen of silver oil of oregano. His COVID was gone in 24 hours, and so he was in it. I mean, he literally sweat and it had a fever.
Yes, well, I think what you're saying, you got to be careful with the doses. The doses of silver, yes, you know, you don't want to overdo silver, but silver is a great product. I've been taking silver for over 25 years. I gave silver to my kids when they were babies, infants. So Yeah, I guess if you drink a gallon of silver a day, it could kill you or could be toxic to you. But if you do anything too much, it's not good for you. But silver, on the recommended dosages, is good, and it retards and kills bacteria, funguses, pathogens. And I'm a living witness. Like I say, I've taken it for over 25 years, and I recommended it for over 15, 20 years. So I don't have any cases where people have had issues with having too much silver in their systems. But you
most
can
people probably don't even know if they have too much silver in their system, because most people don't have the scan to have the ability to know about that.
Did y'all hear me?
No, we didn't.
So yeah, so what I was saying was, instead of, supplements are great. They're great to keep you. This colloidal silver is great. The olive oregano is great. All these things are great to keep us healthy, but we have to live a life of health.
Well, this is where I come in, and the reason that I wanted Dr. Peterson to come is because if we all put it together, health is a huge puzzle.
It's
And
a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle.
Yes,
Health is a lifestyle.
And if we could all have these methodologies, rituals, and approaches to healing, then we are the powerhouse. And so I believe that all of it combined would keep us all on the up and up.
Right.
So in everything that we do, remember, in everything that we do, and that's what Dr. Paul Goss taught me. He was also a biochemist. There has to be a balance, a delicate balance. A delicate balance. You have to create an equilibrium in how you are approaching everything. Dr. Peterson, back to you.
Right. Colloidal silver is just a tool in the arsenal, and it's an inexpensive tool, and it's a tool that you can use. A lot of people don't even know that tool is there. It doesn't know the tool is there. So if there's a tool out there that you can use that can keep you healthy, and you don't know about it, and it could really keep you out of the hospital, out of the doctor's office, keep you from getting salmonella poisoning, keep you from getting infection, heal your wounds up. You need to have access to that tool. And the colloidal silver is just not ingested. The young lady, Miss Lisa over here, colloidal silver is not just ingested. And I understand she's trying to protect people on ingesting it. But silver can be used on sores, wounds that won't heal up, athlete's foot, jock itch, ear infections, eye infections, sinus infections. So it's not just systemically. So there are a lot of other uses for silver.
What about gangrene?
Gangrene as well. It can keep the infection down, but it's not necessarily going to save amputation, but it can keep the infection down and keep it from going into gangrene if you can keep the pathogen level low. And that's what silver is going to do. It's going to kill pathogens on the surface. And let me explain how silver works.
Yes, I have silver in about 4 different forms. I have it for as an antiseptic. I have it as a spray. I have it like as a nasal. I have a nasal spray.
Right.
Silver.
Right.
Right. Yeah, I have it like in 4 different. I have it like in 4 different forms. Yeah.
So what we want to make sure we do, we don't want to scare people away from a product because they think it's going to hurt them in some way. Trust me, it's going to have more beneficial uses than risk.
That's right.
So I would just tell anybody, just use caution and just don't do anything overboard. Just also, just use common sense. Use common sense when it comes to silver. But I'm located, I'm in Atlanta, outside of Atlanta in Stonecrest, Georgia, in the new Black Wall Street. I recommend if people live in the Atlanta area, come over and see me. I'm a pharmacist. I've been a pharmacist over 3 decades. I have a lot of experience. I have a lot of people call me before they call their doctor. I don't recommend they do it, but they do it anyway because I have a plethora of information that I've acquired over the years from patients, from doctors, from other nurses, from other professionals that give me a insight into things health-wise that can help people. Generally, our people who a lot of them don't even get a chance to go to the hospital or doctor because they don't have insurance. So how do you reach those people? How do you help those people? So I'm just here to basically give them a way to keep them out of those kind of situations naturally by using inexpensive product that you can have in your house and basically just keep yourself healthy. And this product I have it for that use, but also I converted this product into a hair product, which is on my hair product is called Haru. And Haru is colloidal silver base. So what it does, it kills the pathogens in your follicles. The silver kills the pathogens in your follicles, and it grows your hair by cleaning out the microscopic bacteria that comes into your on your scalp through your greases, your oil, your moisturizer, dirt, dust, sweat, you name it. All of that stuff on your scalp makes for a soup for bacteria, and bacteria comes into that area and kind of like grows and multiplies because it's eating your moisturizer, it's eating whatever you put on your scalp that's organic, and it grows and it clogs up your follicles. And how we know it's there is that the buildup we have over time. You have to wash your hair and you have to keep your scalp clean. Well, that buildup has microscopic bacteria in it, and just by shampooing with regular shampoo, you're not going to get rid of microscopic pathogens. You're going to get rid of the smell, or you're going to get rid of the buildup, but the microscopic pathogens are still on your scalp. So Haru actually kills bacteria because it's silver based, and it's going to
What's
open.
the name of the product, doctor?
Ma'am?
What's the name of the product?
Haru, Harreau, Haru. Can we put it up? Haru.
Okay, I'm going to put it up right now.
And I have a shampoo, I have a conditioner, follicle serum, a spray, and a vitamin. And you can get all these products over at the New Black Wall Street in Stonecrest, Georgia, across from Stonecrest Mall in Lithonia, Georgia.
Okay.
And that's one of the products that I made from silver.
Dr. Peterson.
Yes,
Can you please give them your website, please? Thank you. And your phone information.
Okay. Is there somewhere I can put it in on the screen here, or do I just need to tell it to the
if you can type it in, see if you can type it in.
Okay,
can you type it in?
Type it in the chat, right?
Yes.
Okay, here's my website.
Thank you. And let me just say to the listening audience, thank you for tuning in to Queen Mother Speaks. We knew that we were having Coach Ra on the show today. I have to tell you something. This show has changed 3 times today. 3 times today, this one show has changed. And I'm very happy for who's in studio. We were trying for Dr. Peterson, I think last season. We've been trying many times to get you on the show, Doctor, and we're very happy to have you here today. We're also very happy for those of you tuning in. I want to say hello to my lovely, lovely, lovely sister, High Priestess Seishat, who actually is tuning in to Queen Mother Speaks today. Please get a chance to meet with Otha. Please meet with Otha. Otha just returned from Kenya. I will say no more. Odessa, we are very happy to have you in studio. She is a newcomer to Kenya. She came with 4 generations. She was on the show a few weeks ago, but she too is a health expert. So we'll be bringing her in from time to time. And looks like I see Tracy with one of the children in the background. Hi, Tracy. How are you? How's my baby? Unmute.
Greetings. Hi, Team Mother.
Hi, darling. How are you?
We are wonderful. How are you?
Oh, I'm just so happy to have you with me on the show today. This feels great. Hi, baby. Can the baby see me?
You say hi.
Go see me? Yeah. Oh, I get a chance to go play with them sometime. It's wonderful. All of us have beautiful diamonds in our life, like this baby. None of us got grandchildren. Coach Rod's got grandchildren. Kudessa's got grandchildren. Oh, we love it. We love it. We love it. We love it very much. I would like if we could get some of your product in Kenya, Doctor, when he comes back. He forgot to turn off his screen as he stepped away. Let's see if we can. Oh, I don't want to cut him out. Okay, I'll
Don't cut
leave it
him out
there.
because he needs to close out his presentation.
I know I wasn't going to do that. It's just that he should have put his camera off before he left studio. We are live on air international. So if you can say that to him, it would be good. Meanwhile, let's talk about some other things in relationship to this hair product. Have you used it before, Coach Ron?
Well, yes, I use the product on my scalp, my hair. That's the purpose why I'm now wearing my hair. My hair is growing back, if you can see. And I have used the nasal product, which I was not aware that I had that much mucus up my nasal cavity. And so when I first tried the product, oh my God, I thought all this mucus was coming out. And so I have been using both the products. I would rather have more silver in my body than all the poisons that's being sold in America that's killing us. I would rather have silver in my body and die from silver than die from something that I bought from my oppressor.
Wait. Nobody's dying from silver because we ain't taking that much of it.
That's right. The only way you're going to die from silver is you drinking a gallon a day.
Wait a minute. I'm just trying to make a point that I trusted Dr. Peterson because he's a pharmacist. My father was a biochemist. Dr. Goss that trained me was a biochemist. What's happening here is that they've taught us to second guess ourselves and our people. If you are saying that you're an expert in your field, then I must honor and respect you until proven otherwise. And like I said to Dr. Peterson, if it doesn't work, I'm coming after you. If it works, I will tell the world.
Okay.
And this is why I am here. I wanted him to come on and share, because what Dr. Peterson is doing collaborates with what I am doing.
Okay.
And I feel, go ahead.
I would like to add, I'm not the only one that makes colloidal silver. You can get colloidal silver at any health food store. It's just that the public is not being educated on the benefits. If you don't know or know somebody who told you about it, you're not going to know about it. All I'm doing is trying to let more of my people know about something that a lot of other people already know about, and they're getting these benefits without having to go to the doctor. So
Doctor, the viewers here on the African side of the globe, they're waiting for your website.
Okay, I'm having a little trouble getting it in. If someone can help me out, I can I send it to you, Coach? On mute. I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Take your time and sound it out. Queen can write it down.
Okay. It's
because I got like 5 people asking for it right now.
Okay.
So you give it to me and I'll put it. I'll write it right now. What is it?
Covercology. COVERCOLOGY.com. Covercology.
Repeat that again, Doc. Repeat that again.
Cover like covers on your bed. COVER Covercology. COLOGY. Covercology.com.
Covercology. Okay, let me work on that a little more.
Covercology.com.
Yes,
so is it 1 C at the end or 2? Covercology.com. That's it?
Yes, Covercology. COVERcology. COLOGY.com. Covercology.
We got it. Thank you, doctor.
Okay.
Can we get it? Can we get it here in Kenya? Can we get it here in Kenya?
You can get it anywhere in the world. I ship worldwide. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little expensive. The shipping is gonna be a little expensive, but you can get it. And trust me, when you get it, it's gonna be well worth it.
Well, we would like to give it a try, and we'll see what we can do about that as people are traveling back and forth. It's
Yes.
not very heavy.
It's a
You
great
can
product to
probably
have
get
when
it.
you're traveling, ma'am. That's a great product to have before you get on that airplane and that recirculated air and that fuselage on that airplane. You need to get that spray. There it is right there. Yes, that's it right there. It's an aspirator. It's got an aspirator on it, and you just throw on 2 to 3 squirts up your sinuses before you get on that plane. Will coat your sinuses so that you know the pathogens you breathe in won't get in your system.
Okay.
Thank you,
Yes,
Coach.
I have a lot of clients that need something like that.
Okay, okay. And it's not just flying. Like you're a nurse or you're a teacher, you're around a lot of people in close quarters. You need something to protect yourself from pathogens being able to get close to you like that. It's one thing when you're out in the open, but if you're in close quarters with a lot of people, you're really risking it in this days and time not having any kind of protection. So silver is just another added level of insurance protection to keep you from getting, these pathogens that's floating around in the air.
Okay, very well. So sounds to me like, and I'm just a regular person out here in the world, sounds to me like I've heard of the silver before years ago. In fact, 10, 20 years ago. I remember a black group out of Paris who was coming into the States with a colloidal silver product years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we just don't know about it. So
Yeah.
thank you for being with us today on the show and letting us know about this particular product. We will at some point have that product here on the
Okay.
continent of Africa. I guarantee you, Dr. Peterson,
Thank you
we
so
will
much for
definitely have it
inviting
here.
me.
Now, Coach Rob is going to talk to us today about why we should eat plant-based foods. But the time has come for us not to discuss it today. One of the things I love about having this show is we can do what we want to do, when we want to do it, how we want to do it. So, Coach Ra, we'll come back to you again to talk to us about eating raw. And speaking of eating raw, right here, right now, today, Queen Mother wants you to know that I have been to see the healer right here in Nairobi, and it is Odesha, the young lady we brought into the studio right now. And she is actually advising and coaching me through a 21-day raw food detox. I am on day 4. Okay. And I haven't had any headaches. I haven't had any stomach aches. And in fact, I've been enjoying chewing up all of this raw food. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't realize, I didn't know I didn't know what would happen. I've done 21 day before, but not necessarily raw. So I'm on day 4. I want to tell you, everybody, that part of my 21-day program is making sure that I walk every single day. Queen Mother used to walk all the time, every day. That was decades ago. But now I'm back into walking, and I'm definitely going to do it for the 21-day so I can establish it as a habit within myself. So I'm eating raw. I'm eating the vegetables. I'm eating the fruits. And actually, I have to tell you, Queen Mother doesn't do a lot of cooking, but I sure do know how to cut up fruit and make it pretty. So I cut it up pretty and I pop it in my mouth, and I just be laughing and having a good time. And the blessing that has come for me. In day 2, I went walking in the morning for an hour. And in the evening, when I had gone out to feed the cats, it was beautiful. And I said to myself, why don't you go again? And guess what I did? I ran in the house and I put my walking clothes on and I walked again 2 times in one day. I cannot tell you what that did for me as a human being, how it made me feel. You talking about being pumped up. I really felt like I was looking after myself to go walking twice in one day. So I guess what I'm saying is push yourself beyond your limits a little bit. Push yourself beyond your limits. Now, listen, I'm not talking about doing anything stupid or doing anything crazy, but you know your limits. So walking for 2 times in one day wasn't going to hurt me, but it sure did boost my personality. It sure did boost my spirit, and it gave me joy, unspeakable joy. So I invite you to also do some different things in your life. Do something a little different. Just Start doing things different. Because I've done walking twice, now my mind is telling me to do something else. It's like, for example, I leave out at 6:30 in the morning, 6:30 or 7 for the walk. And so the mind is saying, do that. Maybe you can do it more than once. I remember when I was doing some work with Muhammad Ali, they would take him training 3 times a day. I'm not trying to be Muhammad Ali. I'm not boxing, but they would take him out 3 times. And in between, they would give him these certain foods and things that he would eat. So now I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder or anything. All I want to do is to just be healthy. And I thank you so much for being with us today, Dr. Peterson. Yes, we will have you back again. Quidessa, thank you for coming on the show today. Coach Ra, it's always my pleasure to have you here as our co-host, and we're going to do this again. We're going to go and get off the air because it's already after just 1 minute after 6 o'clock. But this is Queen Mother Speaks every Wednesday, every week, live at 5 p.m. Kenya time. All right? We can hit you at 2 p.m. Ghana time. We can hit you at 7:30 p.m. Dubai time. We can hit you up. Just depends on where you are in the world. So you could just tune in and listen to us at all these different time zones. We find out that in California, if you want to listen to the Queen Mother Speak show, you have to be tuned in about, for California, 4 a.m. Hawaii and 7 a.m. California time. Thank you for tuning in every Wednesday, every week. This is Queen Mother Speaks. We're going to end the way we always do, throwing love into the world. And we do that with our left hand a kiss, right hand a kiss, and then both hands a kiss. But we do it together because we believe in the collective force of love. So we're going to do it together. Are we ready? Let's go. Starting with the left hand. The right hand. And we sure do mean this. So with both hands, we send you love. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we thank God for you. This is Queen Mother Speaks, signing off for today.